All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, first off, I want to say Shalom to the ones that endure this faith, that push this word out in truth and in sincerity, right, which are the apostles and elders on down to the brothers, right, and Shalom to the ones that endure this faith until the very end, which are, again, the apostles and elders on down to the brothers and a few sisters. All right, so Shalom. I want to do this quick video, not really much to say on it. The brother sent out a post, just that's all we can really say. No comment. Because things like this, right? Things like this is pure stupidity. Right? This is the state of Israel right now. Shit like this. Jake has completely lost it. And this is a good to this place, right? And you know what? At this point, this is good for us, right? I'll make a man more precious than fine gold. Obviously, not these, right? These are simps. This is what you really call a simp. But it's not really. This video isn't really based on them. These are just simps of the world. They do what they do. They're going to burn up and die. Right? That's just complete folly. Reason why I wanted to do this video, though, even Jake, this mainly goes for Jake and the truth. Right? That this could easily be any of us. This could be anybody. Our main primary focus is our salvation, right? It's Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Ezekiel 33, right? We gotta warn the wicked from their wicked ways. Our primary, if your focus is not unto Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai and it's unto women, right? Then you could end up just like this. And that's why the main key is prayer. Because you got some Jake in the truth that focus on women. And women would, let's get the scriptures on that. This is Isaiah 3:12. It says, as for many, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Right? So children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. This is talking about what? Israel versus Israel. Right? You're going to already have, gender wars, race wars, and class wars. Right? And that's what's going to happen in those last days. When everything really starts kicking off, and it's already happening. Right? Especially gender wars. Women ruling over men now. This is complete, chaos. But then you got Jake and the truth that overly, that worships women. Right? You got Jake and the truth that focus on women and not the Lord. And those Jakes, and the truth that focus unto women and not Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai are the ones that will end up most likely, becoming like this. You will slowly, decay. Right? The Lord is going to get you, whether you in the truth or not. Right? The Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, is a jealous power. That goes for both and all. And you got Jake that want to focus on, wives and women and stuff like that. Right? When your main focus is not the Lord, that's the issue. Right? That means you're not praying enough. So, it says, "O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths." Right? They will cause you to err and destroy the way of your paths. They will slowly, it's a distraction. Right? It is a distraction. This goes for women. This goes for entertainment. This goes for everything that has nothing to do with the Lord. Right? well, they all have a lot to do with the Lord, but things that you want and not what you need. Ugh. Things like what you just saw, Jake adding sin to sin, right? Getting on their stomach and letting the woman stand on them like they're a footstool. This could easily be anybody, whether you're in the camps or not. But again, this is mostly towards Jake that's in the truth. You got to pray unto Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because you do got something that, focus on women more than the Lord. They would destroy the way of thy paths. Seriously. They would lead you, they would cause you to go astray. So, this is Proverbs 31 and 1. This is the words of King Lemuel's mother. Right? This is what his mother says. It says, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what, the son of my womb, and what, the son of my vows. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. They will destroy kings. And that's how you will eventually, crumble. Right? You had the parable of the sower. Some got devoured by the fowls of the air. That's what? The influences. That can go, again, entertainment, everything that you want, your money, women. That's the fowls of the air. And you can easily be taken out of the truth by these. We've seen it plenty of times. You had simps back then in the Apocrypha. Right? The story of that king. He was a simp. Just call it like how it is. He was a simp. The woman, his wife, slapped him with her left hand, right? And took his crown off his head and put it on her head. And what did he do? He sat there and laughed with her. That's what you call a simp, and that's been happening back then. And then you got Jake today, even in the truth, that want to focus on women. This is seriously not the time, to be focused on other things. Again, your primary focus shall be Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right? You should be focused on waking up the elect. Your salvation. Again, Ezekiel 33. Right? Because if you're not doing that and you're over there focused on women and wives, then the blood will be upon your own head. This is what we're trying to warn these people about. So, this is Romans 1 and 26. It says, for this cause, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Right? So, that's vile affections. Right? Vile affections, that goes into anything, Semiramis, right? Nimrod, all these other gods, the holidays. That's what they get you at. They use the gods. They use these other gods, that's what y'all worshiping, right? Simps like that, they're worshipers of these gods, of all love, right? So it says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lusts one toward another. Right? So that's them being burned in their lust. And this is what we telling Jake in the truth to not be. So it says men working with men. It says men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meat, right? So things that is unseemly, things that are just not right, things that are, abnormal. What we just saw is abnormal. If you're caught doing that, if you're even doing that, you are spiritually discerned, right? You are completely mentally ill, and that's what you call a vile affection, right? This is a lot of Jake out here that that are women worshipers, and again, this could be Jake in the truth. So I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua and Shalom.